Hey cherries, it's Jessica here from A Cherry on Top, and today's video is for our November YouTube hop where the theme is animals. If you leave a comment on this video as well as the other videos in the hop, you'll be entered to win a $25 A Cherry on Top gift card. These hops always have a ton of great inspiration. If you're an animal lover, this is the perfect theme for you. I grabbed the Lucas giraffe die, and it is just so cute. I've already made a couple projects with him, so I wanted to make another to show you how to make this type of project. And I'm turning this into a shaped card. So I'm using this Lucas giraffe, like I mentioned, and then also the accessories balloon, which is a really cute hot air balloon, and I'm going to stick this giraffe in the balloon. I am doing a lot of die cutting for this project, and so rather than picking out all of the different colors of cardstock, I thought it would be easier just to cut it all out in white and then use ink blending to blend all of the colors together. After finishing the project, I don't know if it was quicker or not. I think it took about the same amount of time, but it gives it a different type of look. So depending on what type of look you want for your project, you could either pick out cardstock to do this with, or like how I'm doing and ink blending it. I'd love to know what your thoughts are on this. And actually I have made this card with just cutting out colored cardstock before, and I think both are super cute. It's just different ways to do it. I used goldenrod ink for the body of this giraffe and quartz for his nose and ears. Then I went in with some distress oxides and brushed corduroy and ground espresso for some of his spots and feet. And I really mix and match which inks I'm using depending on which colors I need. So I use a lot of Catherine Pooler and a lot of Tim Holtz and mix between those a lot to find what colors that I need. Now I'm ink blending with the hot air balloon, and I like using blending brushes. I think I get much better blends, and I would recommend having enough ink brushes at least for however many colors you have. So like I have a purple blending brush and a pink blending brush and a blue one. So all of these, I can get through these colors and not have things blend. I don't mind as much if I am using a pink and I have remnants of another pink left on the brush, but generally I do try to rinse them off in between my projects so they are fully dry by the time I get into my next project. I am using this as a baby shower card, and you could personalize this whether it's a boy or a girl, but I wanted it to be a little bit more neutral, or you could use it for either boy or girl. And I decided I had originally gone over some of the stripes with pink, but the pink blended in with the giraffe nose a little too much, so I decided to go back in with the purple just to darken it up a little bit. The colors that I'm using for this step are Pixie Dust, It's a Girl, and Blue Raspberry. One thing that I love about die cutting and just creating your own cards is you could really personalize it for whatever your needs are. So I could change these colors. I could even grab a different animal die and change him out as well. This die also includes a cute little banner that can be strung across the hot air balloon. So I decided to use colors that I already have going on in the balloon with the blue, purple, and pink, and just make them more vibrant colors. So for this step, I am using the Catherine Pooler inks of Daydream, Verbena, and Party Dress. I am working on a cherry craft mat, which makes wiping off my surface really easy. I just spray a towel with some water and can wipe off this ink. And that is something that's really nice with working with water-soluble ink like I am. If I were to do this again, I would raise up this banner a little bit higher so it wasn't quite so close to the giraffe. But I didn't really plan out where my banner was, so maybe next time I'll just plan it out a little better. I am cutting out a base for the hot air balloon. This piece does come in multiple segments, so this part is just so they can all be glued down together, and then I'll move it to a card. And this is just a 8.5 by 11 paper that I folded in half, and because I want it to be a shaped card, meaning I want it to be the shape of this hot air balloon, I am leaving a little part of the left side of this air balloon that I am not gluing straight onto the page. So you can see how it's overlapping a little bit on the side, and then I will start cutting it out. It's this little overhang on the left side that keeps it all together, so then I still have a card that opens up. I think this would also be cute as a framed piece in a nursery. I would love to see that if anybody ends up making that. But yeah, you can see how it opens up here, and I think it is so cute, and I hope this has inspired you. Thanks for watching.